back to the card mat. Right, what I'm going to teach you on this one is how to make your own mark deck. Now, I find the best way of doing them is set your cards out ace through king in each of the suits, so that the ace is going to be the top card. It's always better to work from the ace to start with. Right. If you notice on the back of a bicycle deck, you've got a little circle there, little flower, and it's got 8 petals going around it. I think it's 8. Yeah, 8, and a little dot in the middle, just there. I'll try and get a zoom in on it so you can see that little flower. You've also got, well, there's actually 5 little pips in this little spiral, but you're only going to use 4 of them. Right. You also need a pen, which is the same colour as the back. The nearer you can get to the colour, the better, because it makes it less spottable. Right, for an ace, all you do is take your pen and that very top pip in that flower, very top petal, you just put a blob of colour on it. Because I've done it on that top corner, I should have actually done it on that corner. You do it on the opposite corner, but again, as it would be the top petal. So as you can see, them 2 petals are coloured in. So if it's the top petal, you know it's going to be an ace. As I'll show you now, we've got the ace of hearts. And we do the exact same thing for the ace of hearts. Just colour in that top petal, turn the card around and colour in that top petal. Depending on what handed you are or how you want to use them, you can do it the opposite way. Probably would have been better doing it the opposite way, because when you spread, they're what you're going to see, but it will make it hard because you would need a very wide spread to be able to see them. These are better for seeing as you're dealing, so therefore I always do them in that corner, because most of the time your thumb's there when you're dealing, and if it's this side you can see what card there is as you deal it down. Right, so I say you colour in the top pips for an ace. Because this one's a club, I always, as you've seen, I always do it in chased order, so it's very easy to remember. Do it in chased order, you can't go wrong. Let's say you've got 5 little dots in there. Just colour in the first one on that one, and again colour in the first one on that one, and then you know you've got an ace of clubs. That easy. This one being the heart, you'd colour in the second little dot, and on this side you'd cover in the second little dot again. So all you've got to do is look at that little flower and see what dot's coloured in to know what card you're looking for or you're looking at, and then see which of these top 4 little dots are coloured in to find out the suit. Right, so I'll leave the aces now, because you can understand the aces are the top ones. To go for a 2, well, it's not going to take rocket science, is it? You move down to the second one and you colour that in. And because this is a club, you colour in the first little one of them. Turn it around, colour in again the second one of them, and the second club, first one of them. I've made a botch on that, haven't I? I've coloured 2 in now, but you get the idea. So that's for the 2. The 3, again, you probably guessed it, you colour in the third one. And because it's a club, you colour in the first one again. Turn it around, colour in the third one, colour in the first one. And you do that all the way around. That's the 3, that's the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7 and the 8. And when you get to the 8, obviously you've got the top one was the ace, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7 and the 8. So the 8 is the last one that you colour in on the outside petals. You've run out of petals then. Here's what you do. Go into the 9. All you do is again colour in the top petal, but colour in the dot in the middle. You colour in the dot in the middle, then you know you've gone to 9. And again, it's a club, so I'd colour in the first little dot. Turn it around, colour in the top one, colour in the middle one, and colour in the first one. So you know that now by looking at it. It's a dot, it's the top one, it's a 9. The first one, it's a clubs. Same thing for the 10. You'd colour in the middle one, and again you'd move on one. So you'd be colouring the second one, and again it's a club, so you'd colour the first one. 10 of clubs. For the jack, you'd colour in the middle one and the third one. The queen, the middle one and the fourth one. And the king, the middle one and the sixth one. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth one, sorry. Bottom one. Well, you'll be able to work it out. You just keep working around in the circle, don't you? The first dot's coloured out, it's a club. If your second dot's coloured out, it's a heart. Your third dot makes it a spade. And the fourth dot makes it a diamond. I hope you can follow that and you can work out how to do it. Once you've gone through one pack, you then move on to the next pack, marking in the exact same places, but marking the second little pip, then the third little pip, and then the fourth little pip. And there you go. How to make your own mark deck. Go and have a try. You'll find it very useful. I'll see you again soon.